Salamatullah.
Sayyidi, can you please elaborate a little more on the last ayah from surah al-munafiqun? And Allah will never give respite to any soul when its promise arrives, and Allah is aware of your deeds.
It means that what the shaykhs try to achieve, the essence of the whole surah, that the munafiqeen that Allah is talking about so extreme is not about coming against Allah, because Allah doesn't have verses in the Qur'an that if you don't listen I'm going to come angrily after you. Allah give respite, ask for forgiveness, but this way is Allah is clarifying this is related to Prophet. One, they testify to the reality and existence of Prophet and Allah says they're lying, and that their plan is truly evil, and that it's meant to distract and misguide people, and again truly evil. It's so bad, Allah describes, I won't forgive them. Even if Prophet forgives them, Allah won't forgive them because they came against Prophet. Then Allah gives us the ticket. If you want to test your inner self and outer people, Allah says, tell them to come and ask Prophet to pray for them for forgiveness. And they're the first ones to say, this shirk, ask no one but Allah. But Allah is saying, ask Prophet to pray for your forgiveness. Jawka wa astaghfirullah wa astaghfirukum Rasul is different. Allah is saying, go to the presence of Prophet and then ask my forgiveness. But here in Surah al-Munafiqeen Allah is actually saying, ask Prophet to pray for your forgiveness. And they will say no, and they will turn their backs in pride and arrogance. Evil is what they are, and Allah won't forgive them. So it means our life then is to always ask Prophet for our forgiveness, never to think arrogant that I don't need to ask, I need always to ask the Prophet to intercede for me, and all who love Prophet to intercede for me, and to take my path as a humble path. And then a ticket of this love and the way of this love that awliyaullah all achieve through this way is Allah says, then give, be generous. Be generous with your time, with your life, with the knowledge you have, with the abilities you have, the rizq and sustenance you have. All of that will make you from saliheen. As we said, around the awliya are what? Nabiyeen, siddiqeen, shuhada'i wa saliheen. So if these are the real mushahada, the shaykhs who can see, they build saliheen and they teach the saliheen your life is service. That money is not yours, it's Allah's money, He entrusted with you. The time is not yours, you've been entrusted with it. Your skill is not yours, Allah entrusted you with that skill. The one day the shaykh would come and he would say, I have a law degree and let me help you. Versus him paying tens of thousands of dollars to other people to do that. You have an accounting degree, you have a business degree, you have a writing degree. Whatever your God-given skills are, we're in battle. So imagine if you were an archer and you just sit there and you were watching the Sahabi and you just listen to the talk, It never occurred to you that if you know archery that you would join in our battle? No, it never occurred to me, because you're a munafiq. So those are all the criteria Allah is giving. Why you're not jumping in? Why you see them fighting and you're not fighting? So He gives to them, you're not going to come into heaven and say, I'm sorry, now let me go back and do it correctly. The time is over, the game is over. You have to do it while the game is playing. And that becomes the essence of it. That's how the holy companions, whatever wealth they came, they say, here's everything, and they armed the entire companions. Sayyidina Usman armed the entire companions. Sayyidina Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, they didn't have a horse in their first battle, they had a few horses, everyone else was running. If not for the holy companions, how were they going to go into battle? Because they were big merchants and they established everything. Then every skill they had, they came and brought it for Prophet. And this is the same understanding that Allah says, if you're ashiqeen, then you see these people are battling for the love of Prophet. Why are you standing on the sidelines? And tomorrow you get hit by a bus and you die and Allah's asking you, you didn't do anything. I put you there, you were there for 2-3 months, 6 years, 10 years. You can't say, oh, I just died yesterday, I was going to do it Ya Rabbi in about 6 months, but the bus hit me yesterday so now I'm here. Allah says, there's no respite. And that's why then we get up, we say, we love Ya Rabbi, don't let us to be from this class of people. Alhamdulillah, you granted us this ishq and love, and my life is to live a khidmat and service, feed people, do good deeds, put out articles. And mashallah all our people putting out articles, putting out images. They take the articles from the AI. Don't write your own articles. Some people are on their own mission to quote their own quotes as if they're looking for their own audience. We don't need that, that's for yourself and for your ego. Take from the AI and the teachings that have already been authorized from the heart of Prophet, from shaykh's talks, and put what you want of a question, and if it comes correctly you modify, look at it, put a beautiful image to it, and that becomes the arrow that you shoot out at the devils. Because you don't know how many devils that takes out. How many people read something and it switched them in their thought of what the shaitans were planning. But you just take something and put a picture and put some quotes for yourself, what are you doing now? You're not helping anything. So that's what this is trying to get people to understand. As they supported Prophet there is no difference for ashiqeen, right? Because they want to be in the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad. But that's not that difficult. Is there a way right now to be in the presence of Prophet? Yeah, of course. As soon as you close your eyes and sit in the presence of the shaykh, if he starts to meditate and make his muraqabah and connection, immediately enters into the presence of Prophet. Then what does the hadith describe? I'll be the eyes in which you see, the hands in which you touch. Means then the hands of Prophet come through their hands, the feet of Prophet come through their feet. Because if they leave, he comes in. Why? He said like the Kaaba, he wants to grant honour to their physicality and heal them, protect them. And as a result of coming through them, anyone in their presence will be in that presence. But they have to have faith to believe that. If they don't have faith to believe that, then it seems like a very far journey. And if they have faith to believe that, then they would understand. And that's why many of the not described, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يُبَيِّعُونَكَ يُبَيِّعُونَ اللَّهِ. They realized, my goodness, as soon as they took the hand of Prophet Allah is describing to the companions, you've taken the hand of Allah. So the companions, when they took the hand of Prophet their hand was on the hand of Allah. And for awliya and those whom are ashiqeen, inheriting from that reality, not only the hands of their shaykh are on their hands, the hand of the holy companions on their hands, the hands of Ahlul Bayt upon their hands, and all the way to the presence of the one whom giving all power and all realities is Sayyidina Muhammad. Nothing could happen without the hand of Prophet. You can bring two people to sit down without the presence of Prophet sending madad and support. So that is the faiz, that is the energy, that is the reality, but people have to have faith to believe. So that's when they interact, they email, whatever they're doing, you're doing it in the presence of all of the above. When you write nasty email, they all get to read it. Prophet reads. Remember, I be the eyes through which you see. When they see, Prophet saw. And that's why the tariqahs are adab, is govern yourself correctly, because they see through the eyes, they respond through the hands and through the tongue of the servant, because they surrendered themselves to that reality, which is very small, it's not something big, it's not something impossible. And it's happening continuously in our life. That's why he said, you went for Hajj for what? Prophet is there, 124,000 awliya are there, always. Wherever Prophet is located, their lights are there. That's why you call the shaykhs Kaaba and Qibla, because their soul is inside the Kaaba. And through their tafakkur, they see who's circumambulating, because they always have arwah in the presence of Prophet. In Medina, they're always in Rawza Sharif in the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad. This is all dunya, this has nothing even to do with the akhirah stations of being in the ruhaniyat of Sayyidina Muhammad. And Yawm al-Jummah, all the Jummah is in the presence of Prophet on an immense throne, a throne of light which is all Muhammadun Rasulullah, and everything in creation is in rows, just rows and rows and rows of being. And all the Nabiyeen, Siddiqeen, Shuhada wa Saliheen are all in the front and all the rows behind them. And as soon as the Jummah is finished, the light of Prophet from the throne like a tidal wave flows into the audience of the souls. So means this is the haqqaiq of Prophet in the world of arwah and lights. But it requires people to believe that this physicality of ours is not what it is. The soul is very powerful, and Allah have the treasures of the heavens, but people have to want them.